वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। ओम शुभमध्याह्नः। सर्वेभ्यः विद्यारण्यपुरस्य साई संस्कृतपाठशालायाः परिचयकक्षार्थं स्वागतं सुस्वागतम्।
नमस्ते भगिनी।
नमस्ते सर्वेभ्यः। प्रथमम् अभिनन्दनानि अर्पयितुम् इच्छामि। भवन्तः सर्वे उत्तम अंकान् प्राप्य भूत्वा अत्र आगतवन्तः, अत्र परिचयकक्षाम् आगतवन्तः। तदर्थम् एतद् बहु सन्तोषदायकविचारः। अतः अहं सर्वेषां कृते अभिनन्दनानि अर्पयितुम् इच्छामि। हृत्पूर्वक अभिनन्दनानि। For your result, I want to
धन्यवादः भगिनी।
धन्यवादः सर्वे।
धन्यवादः
गुरोः।
धन्यवादः।
Yes, it is actually a matter of celebration. Yes, we are all really very happy. And just now I saw in WhatsApp group, Sukanya Bhagini has posted, I think it's in Pravesha group. She was telling that mark is not important. Don't worry about marks and all those things. Yes, it's very much true. So please don't compare your marks with anybody's marks, because each one of you are unique, each one of you are special. So marks is not the only one way to measure. If you have got good marks, you enjoy. But suppose if your marks are little lesser than somebody's marks, then don't worry, because marks is not the only way to measure. It is how much you have enjoyed the past 6 months, how much knowledge you have got, how you were engaged in doing something positive, like how much you are far away from the negative things in the past semester, like how you had some purpose to your actions, like some purpose in your life, like I have to study this, I have to learn this, I have to attend the class, I have to ask this doubt, I have to solve the question paper, I have to make notes. So you are engaged in some good things, no, some positive activities. That itself is the reward. If you have enjoyed each of these things thoroughly, if you have enjoyed studying Sanskrit, if you have got some knowledge in Sanskrit, and then you are the topper. Don't worry about the marks. And once again, I congratulate all of you for studying and learning and for enjoying Sanskrit, not only for marks, for all these things. I'd like to congratulate all of you. धन्यवाद। अग्रे गच्छामः। गतसप्ताहे
एक मिनट मैडम। पूर्णिमा भगिनी, काइंडली स्विच ऑफ योर वीडियो। पूर्णिमा भगिनी।
धन्यवाद राधिका भगिनी। राधिका भगिनी आगतवती, स्वागतं भगिनी। I feel so happy to see you back here. So कक्षायाः आरम्भं करिष्यामः। गतसप्ताहे वयं दृष्टवन्तः साहित्ये 10 लघु लघु विभागाः सन्ति इति वयं दृष्टवन्तः खलु। अत्र के सन्ति? सूक्तयः, व्यावहारिकशब्दावली, चाटुश्लोकः, समस्या इति 10 लघु लघु विभागाः सन्ति। प्रथमविभागः सूक्तयः अथवा सूक्तिः। अद्यतनसूक्तिः किमस्ति इति वयं पश्यामः। पुटसंख्या, please open the Sukti, page number 24. So it is Suktihi. Suktihi इत्युक्ते वयं जानीमः सुउक्तिः और सदुक्तिः और सद्विचारः, सुविचारः, उत्तमविचारः इत्यादि. So we already know the meaning. Last class only we have seen these things. That is a good saying or thought for the day. अद्यतन सूक्तिः एवमस्ति। आलस्यं हि मनुष्याणां शरीरस्थो महान् रिपुः इति। आलस्यं, लेजिनेस्, पदविभागः अस्ति। He is indeed or certainly, मनुष्याणां, of men, of human beings. Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam asti. Sharirasthaha, residing in the body. Sharirasthaha, etat prathama vibhakti ekvachanam asti. Kantasthaha, sharirasthaha, grahasthaha, sharire sthitaha iti arthaha. Kanthe sthitaha, kantasthaha, grahe sthitaha, grahasthaha. So like that, sharirasthaha, residing in the body. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶರೀರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಮಹಾನ್, ಗ್ರೇಟ್, ಮಹಾನ್ ಮಹಾಂತೌ ಮಹಾಂತಃ ಇತಿ ಶಬ್ದಃ ಅಸ್ತಿ, ಗ್ರೇಟ್. ರಿಪುಹು, enemy, ripuhu, shatruhu, vairihi, arihi, all meanings are same. So ripuhu means enemy. So alasyam hi manushanam sharirastho mahan ripuhu. अस्माकं रिपुः शत्रुः कुत्र अस्ति? अस्माकं शरीरे एव अस्ति. सः कुत्रापि नास्ति, बहिः नास्ति, इस् नाट् औट्सैड्. सः अस्माकं शरीरस्य अन्तः एव अस्ति. रिपुः अस्माकं वैरिः, कोऽपि मानवः अपि नास्ति, कोऽपि वस्तुः अपि नास्ति, तत् बहिः अपि नास्ति, तत् अस्माकं शरीरे एव अस्ति. तत् किम् अस्ति? तत् आलस्यमस्ति. तद् आलस्यमस्ति, तद् अस्माकं शत्रुः अस्ति. इत्युक्ते किम्? Where is our enemy? He is not outside. So he is right inside within us. Who is he? He is the laziness. It is not difficult to identify. It is not difficult to locate him. But only thing is, we should have willpower to drive him away. So we are the architects of our own destiny. We are our well-wishers. We are our enemies. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Atmahi Atmano Ripuhu, Atmahi Atmano Bandhuhu iti. We are our own enemies or we are our own well-wishers. So we have to be active. We have to drive away this enemy for our own sake. We have to underline for our own sake. Kimartham ityukte, we feel very happy when we are active. All of you might have experienced this. And when we do some good things, when we help others, we feel so happy. And we feel sad when we are very lazy. On some particular day, if we are lazy, if we have not done anything, if we are lethargic, so then we feel very sad that day. So this itself shows that we have to be active for our own sake, not for sake of anybody else. So let us, we will shapatam just kurmaha, shapatam kurmaha. Kimartham ityukte, we will study for this Parichaya exam regularly. We will drive away this laziness and we will have knowledge in Sanskrit. So that is again for our own sake, not for anybody's sake. We will drive away this laziness and we will study each and every lesson regularly. We will become active. So with this Shapatha, we will start the lesson. So कोऽपि सन्देहः सन्ति वा सूक्ति मध्ये?
हरि ओम।
ಭಗಿನಿ ಕನ್ನಡ में थोड़ा ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Okay. So I think I told in Kannada. So ಆಲ್ಸಿತನವೇ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಶತ್ರು ಅಥವಾ ವೈರಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಮಾತನ್ನ ನಾವು ಚಿಕ್ಕವರಿದ್ದಾಗಿಂದ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆಯರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೂ ಹೇಳಿದೀವಿ. ಪರ್ಹ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಇದೆ. ವರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಆಲಸ್ಯತನವನ್ನ ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಲಸ್ಯತನವನ್ನ ಓಡಿಸ್ತೀವೋ ಆವಾಗ ನಾವು ಸಂತೋಷವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಆಲಸ್ಯತನವೇ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಅತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಶತ್ರು. ಶತ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಶತ್ರು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಶತ್ರು ನಾವೇ ನಮಗೆ ಶತ್ರುಗಳು, ನಾವೇ ನಮಗೆ ಮಿತ್ರರು. ಸೊ ಆಲಸ್ಯತನವನ್ನ ಓಡಿಸಿದಾಗ ನಾವು ನಮಗೆ ಮಿತ್ರರಾಗ್ತೇವೆ. ಆಲಸ್ಯತನವನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನಾವು ನಮಗೆ ಶತ್ರುಗಳಾಗ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಆಲಸ್ಯತನವನ್ನ ಓಡಿಸಿ ನಾವು ಕ್ರಿಯಾಶೀಲವಾದ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿದಂತ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದೋಣ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್. ಅಗ್ರೆ ಗಚ್ಚಾಮಃ ವಾ?
मनुष्याणां षष्ठी विभक्ति, शरीरस्थो सप्तमी विभक्ति.
1 minute. आलस्यं It is Napuskalling, Prathama Vibhakti, Ekvachan. One by one, I will tell all the things. He is, I think I forgot, so I am telling. He is certainly or indeed Avyaya, Manushyanam of men, Shakti Vibhakti Bahuvachan, Sharirasthaha. It is no, Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachan, Sharirasthaha, residing in the body, but it is Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachan. Mahan, it is also Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachan, Mahan, Mahanto, Mahantha. Ripuhu is like Guruhu, so it is also Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachan.
Sharirastu, how did it come as Sharirastu, Bhagini?
There is no Sharirastu, Sharirasthaha. It is like Ramaha. Once it becomes Sharirasthaha, it becomes like Ram Shabda. Shariradalli iruvantaha.
पुस्तके इति लिखितवन्तः शरीरस्थो
Okay.
शरीरस्थो महान् रिपुः.
Yes, Bhagini, I'll come to that. So there is sandhi. Actually, it is sharirasthaha. Tatra visarga sandhi bhavati. Visarga karanat visarga lopaha bhavati. Ataha tat sharirastho asti. Atra pustake tat sandhi karyam asti. Atra aham split kritavati. Vibhajanam kritavati atra. I have splitted the words and written here because it is pada vibhagaha to make you clear these things. But otherwise, in the textbook, the word is sharirastho because sandhi karya has happened there. Astu va?
Okay. Sharirastho asit idanim samshayam asit. It residing in body, in
na Bhagini,
sharirastho.
Bhagini, tad sharirastho nasti, tad sharirasthaha eva. यदि शरीरस्थः अस्ति चेत् भवति प्रथमा विभक्ति इति मन्यते, परन्तु शरीरस्थो चेत् भवति सप्तमी विभक्ति इति चिन्तयति खलु. So it is not sharirastho, it is sharirasthaha. If you split, then we'll get it as sharirasthaha. Astu va?
I think she's telling, I think she wants Sharire and Asti to be split, Bhagini. I think that's what she's asking.
No, there is not Sharire here. It is samasa. So Sharirasthaha, Shariradalli iruvantaha. So there is no Sharire. It is Sharira, Sharirasthaha only. The word is Sharirasthaha. Astu va?
Astu Bhagini. Dhanyavadaha.
Agre gachamah va?
Hari Om Bhagini. He ಅವ್ಯಯಸ್ಯ ಕನ್ನಡ ಅರ್ಥ ಕಿಂ?
ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲಸ್ಯವೇ ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ. ಆಲಸ್ಯವೇ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಪರಮ ಶತ್ರು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ ಭಗಿನಿ?
ಹಿ ಸಮಾನಮವಾ?
ಹಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Eva ಅಂತ ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ ಸರ್ತಿ, but I cannot tell that every time Eva and he are same, but sometimes according to the meaning we have to see. ಆಲಸ್ಯವೇ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಮಹಾನ್ ಶತ್ರು ಅಂತ ಅದು ಹಿ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಲಸ್ಯವೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಹಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಸ್ಮಾಕಂ ದ್ವಿತೀಯಃ ಭಾಗಃ ವ್ಯಾವಹಾರಿಕ ಶಬ್ದಾವಲಿ ಖಲು. ಸರ್ವೇ ಪುಸ್ತಕೆ ಪುಟ ಸಂಖ್ಯಾ 29 एकोनत्रिंशत् पुटसंख्या अस्ति. So please, 3 of you, one read Sanskrit words, one read English, and one from Kannada book. Please, can you do that? Yes.
अस्तु भगिनी. अहं पठामि वा? संस्कृतं मध्ये अहं पठामि वा?
Yes, one will read Sanskrit. कोऽपि आङ्ग्लभाषायां पठति वा?
अहं पठामि.
I can. उत्तमं. Yes, one in Kannada, please.
ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಾ?
ಹೇಳಿ. Yes, please start.
अस्तु भगिनी. तिक्तः, टेस्ट तिक्तः.
bitter.
ಕಹಿ.
ಕನ್ನಡ ಕಹಿ. Yes.
ಕಹಿ.
Continue.
कटुः.
pungent, hot.
ಖಾರ.
ಖಾರ. Yes.
मधुरः.
sweet.
ಸಿಹಿ.
Yes.
लवणः.
salty.
ಉಪ್ಪು.
कषायः.
astringent.
ಒಗರು.
आम्लः.
sour.
ಹುಳಿ.
1 minute. Yes, धन्यवाद सर्वेभ्यः. So can you find out some of the edible things for this? कः तिक्तः?
बिटर् गार्ड
कारवेलः कारवेलं
कारवेलः
उत्तमम्
कारवेलं
कारवेलं तिक्तम् इति
तिक्तं
कारवेलः तिक्तः that is विशेषण विशेष्य will be there and then katuhu
मरीचिका
yes
मरीचिका कटुः
yes
मरीचिका कटिः
मरीचम् इति अपि वक्तुं शक्यते मरीचः कटुः इस् पुल्लिङ्गशब्दमस्ति मरीचः कटुः
मरीचः
so ಮೆಣಸಿನಕಾಯಿ ಖಾರವಾಗಿದೆ ಮಧುರಃ
लड्डुकं
पायसं चाकलेहः मधुरः अस्ति वा लवणः
शर्करा
yes लवणः अवलेहः उप्पिनकाಯಿ is लवणः समुद्रजलं लवणः yes कषायः लवणं भवति if it is adjective then it takes the lingavachana vibhakti of the noun you are doing that विशेषण विशेष्य सम्बन्धः then कषायः कोऽपि वक्तुं शक्यते वा वगरु आमलकं वा
कारवेलः कषायः
औषधं कषायः
आरोग्याय कारवेलः कषायः आरोग्याय
कारवेल कषायः वा no kashaya you are taking it as some drink no here it is taste kashaya ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಗರು ಅಂತ
कारवेल्लं कषायं भवतु
कषायमपि भवति वा कारवेलं कषायः भवति वा आमलकं कषायं भवति औषधं कषायं भवति खलु आयुर्वेद औषधं कषायम् एव भवति वगरागे इरुत्ते आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन् अस्ति खलु अपक्व आमलकानि अपक्व फलानि नीम् इस्
जम्बीरं
कटु ओन्लि कहि
जम्बीरं भवति
जम्बीरम् आम्लः खलु जम्बीरम् आम्लं ಹುಳಿಯಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಕಷಾಯ
Bhagini, this one Nellika, gooseberry bhavati va?
अपि आम्लः
ನೆಲ್ಲಿಕಾಯಿ
ಆಮ್ಲ
ಅಪಕ್ವಾನಿ ಫಲಾನಿ
ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೇರಲೆಕಾಯಿ
ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ಪೇರಲೆಕಾಯಿ ಕೂಡ ಹಣ್ಣಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿಹಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಅಪಕ್ವಾನಿ ಫಲಾನಿ ಕಷಾಯಾನಿ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಔಷಧಾನಿ ಕಷಾಯಾನಿ ಕಾನಿಚನ ಗುಲಿಕಾಃ ಕಷಾಯಾಃ ಕಾನಿಚನ ಪೇಯಾಃ ಕಷಾಯಾಃ ಸಮ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಟೀ is best example for kashayah
मूढः जम्बुगा इति वदति द्राक्षाफलम् आम्लानि इति वदति
द्राक्षाफलम् अपक्वानि फलानि आम्लानि पक्वानि फलानि मधुराणि द्राक्षाफलं
शर्करा विना चायं कषायः
yes like that अग्रे गच्छामः वा वर्णाः सन्ति कलर्स् so again please continue yes
पठामि
पठतु again 3 more people different people please
कन्नडे अहं वदामि
yes Sanskrit someone in Sanskrit please
I'll tell
okay start
श्वेतः
कृष्ण
बिಳಿ
नीलः
Bhagini, you only read English and Kannada also. Go on telling because I think nobody is reading in English. Yes,
ma'am. I can read, ma'am.
Yes, read please. Yes.
white बिಳಿ कृष्णः
Black.
नीलः blue नीली पीतः yellow हळदी रक्तः red ಕೆಂಪು ಪಾಟಲः pink गुलाबी हरितः green ಹಸಿರು ಧೂಮ್ರः ग्रे ಬೂದಿ ಬಣ್ಣ ಕಾಷಾಯವರ್ಣः saffron ಕೇಸರಿ ನೀಲಲೋಹಿತः ಪರ್ಪಲ್ ನೇರಳೆ ಬಣ್ಣ ಕಪಿಶಃ ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಕಂದು ಬಣ್ಣ
कपिशः, not कपिशः.
ಕಪಿಶಃ ಆಮ್
ಕಪಿಶಃ
ಹಾ
ಶಬಲಃ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಕಲರ್ಡ್
ಕಪ್ಪು ಮಿಶ್ರಿತ ಹಳದಿ ನಾನಾ ವರ್ಣಗಳಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿದ.
ನಾನಾ ವರ್ಣಗಳಿಂದ
multicolored or having many colors. अस्तु वा अग्रे गच्छामः वा अस्माकं तृतीयविभागः चाटुश्लोकः इति अस्ति. विट् इस् सेयिङ्ग् चाटुश्लोकः इत्युक्ते किम् इति वयं दृष्टवन्तः गतपाठे. प्रथमपाठे वयं दृष्टवन्तः. अत्र श्लोकस्य पठनं करणीयमेव अस्ति. व्याकरणविषयानि अर्थानि सर्वं ज्ञातव्यम् एव अस्ति. परन्तु विनोदभावेन हास्यभावेन वयं श्लोकस्य पठनं कुर्मः. एतत् चाटुश्लोकः अद्यतन चाटुश्लोकः त्रयाणां जनानां सम्भाषणम् अस्ति. कन्वर्सेशन् बिट्वीन् 3 पीपल्. माता पार्वत्याः 2 पुत्रौ अत्र कलहं कुर्वन् आस्ताम्. माता पार्वती अत्र न्यायाधीशरूपेण आरोप प्रत्यारोपान् श्रुतवती. नन्तरं सा किं करोति इति वयं पश्यामः. I don't want to tell everything, just we will see what happens next. अस्तु वा? So here Parvati, let us go to the conversation. This is the shloka. In the form of a shloka, some incident is, some prasanga is described in this shloka. So we'll split those things into conversation and read. Parvati, He Ramba, O Ganapati. So Parvati is calling him Parvati, Ahvayati, Tasya Putram, He Ramba iti. Ganapatehe anekani namani santi. He Ramba, Ganapati, Gajanana, Gajasya, and then Gajamukha, Vakradanta, Danti, Vinayaka, Vakratunda, Ganesha, Lambodara, Koshtakaha, Dirgha asti. It is a very big list is there. So many names are there. He Ramba is also one among those things. So now Ganapati, Mata Parvati asks Ganapati, O Ganapati. So Ganapati, Kim Amba, Yenamma. Parvati, Ganapati anta karitale. So Ganapati is asking, Yenamma, what mother? Rodishi katham, kimartham rodishi bhoho. It is a pruchati. Kimartham rodati iti. So why you are crying? Yakappa alta idiya anta keltale. So Ganapati vadati Skandaha Karnau Lutati. ಈ ಸ್ಕಂದ ಇದ್ದಾನಲ್ಲ ಅವನು ನನ್ನ ಕಿವಿಗಳನ್ನ ಹಿಂಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನಮ್ಮ, which is a common scenery in every house. So he is telling the complaint on Skanda. Ganapati is telling Skanda is twisting my ear. Agni Huhu Agnehe Jayate iti Agni Huhu. Agniಯಿಂದ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದವನು ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಅವನ ಹೆಸರು Agnibuhu anta kuda ide. So he also has got many names. Skandaha, Kumaraha, Kartikeyaha, Shanmukaha, Shadananaha, Agnibuhu, Murugaha. There is a big list. More than 100 names are there for this Shanmuka. So one of the name is Agnibuhu. So this Agnibuhu or Shanmuka is twisting my ears. Even nan kinigalanna hindta iddanamma anta Ganapati helida. So it is a common scenery in every houses. A mother has to take different roles while raising her children. Apart from being a cook, and she is a teacher, and she has to become a friend. She has to play with her children. She has to become a doctor sometimes. She has to become a nurse sometimes, and many more roles she has to play. So along with that, she has to become a judge also. She has to listen to both the parties and give some decision. So here Parvati in the place of Nyayadhisha. So we'll see what happens. So Ganapati says that Shanmuka twisted my ears. Shanmuka is twisting my ears. So Parvati, Kim te Skanda? Yakappa, why Skanda? Kim vicheshtitam? Why you are so naughty? Yake cheste marta idiya? So she is asking, Kim vicheshtitam? Cheste yake marta idiya? So like that she is asking. Then we'll see what Skanda says. So Skanda is telling, Pura Mama Chakchusham Sankhya Kruta. So he's telling this Ganapati is simply crying. He is not less. What he did? First, he counted my eyes. Shadananasya Shat Mukhani Santi Khalu. So प्रत्येकस्मिन् मुखे द्वे नेत्रे षट् मुखानि इत्युक्ते आहत्य 12 नेत्राणि सन्ति. अतः गणपति किं करोति? 1 2 3 4 इति गणनां करोति. एतेन षण्मुखः अपमानितः भवति, बिकास् बोत् आफ् देम् आर् हेविङ्ग् सम् विचित्र विभिन्न मुखानि वदनानि. एकः गजाननः, एकः षडाननः. Parvati is having 2 sons, both are having some vibhinna lakshanani. One is having 6 faces and one is having elephant's face. So these children are pointing out the weird things, the vibhinna things, the different things, and they are teasing each other. So they are engaged in pointing out these peculiar things. So what Ganapati did was, he said, Ekam, Dve, Trini, Chatvari, Pancha, like that he started counting, and Skanda is feeling little insulted. So what he did, he twisted the ears of Gajanana, because that ears are also weird, big ears too, for ಕಿವಿಗಳು ಕೂಡ ವಿಭಿನ್ನವಾದ ಕಿವಿಗಳು. ಗಣಪತಿಯ ಕಿವಿಗಳು ಆನೆ ಕಿವಿಗಳು ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಷಣ್ಮುಖ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಕಿವಿಗಳನ್ನ ಹಿಂಡ್ತಾನೆ. So then ಪಾರ್ವತಿಗೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ನಾವು ಸ್ಕಂದ is telling complaint on Ganapati. ಆರೋಪ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಾರೋಪ, it continues. So then ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ಗಜಾಸ್ಯ, ಆಸ್ಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಖ. ಸೊ ಗಜಾಸ್ಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗಜನ ಮುಖ ಉಳ್ಳವನೇ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಗೇನ್ ಗಣಪತಿ. ನ ಏತತ್ ತೇ ಅಪಿ ಉಚಿತಂ ಚರಿತಂ, ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಮಾಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಸರಿಯಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಚರಿತಂ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಮಾಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟದ್ದು, ಉಚಿತಂ ಸರಿಯಾದುದು. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫೇರ್. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನಾಟ್ ಫೇರ್. Hey Ganapati, what you have done is also not fair. Why you did that? So she is asking, you are also naughty. Like that she says. And then Ganapati is telling one more complaint. Aropa Pratyaropa. Ganapati is telling, no Amma, first he only did something to me, so I did that. So that is how it continues, isn't it? The arguments. So he is telling, Amba, O mother, me nasam mimite. So what he did? He did Mapanam Kritavan. Mama, ನಾಸಾಯಾಹ ಮಾಪನಂ ಕೃತವಾನ್. ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಮೇಜರಿಂಗ್ ಮೈ ಟ್ರಂಕ್. ನನ್ನ ಸೊಂದಿಲನ್ನ ಅವನು ಕೈಗಳನ್ನ ಹಿಡಿದು 1 2 ಅಂತ ಅಳಿತಾ ಇದ್ದ. ನನಗೆ ಕೋಪ ಬಂತು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಅವನ ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳನ್ನ ಎಣಿಸ್ದೆ. ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳನ್ನ ಎಣಿಸಿದಾಗ ಇವನಿಗೆ ಕೋಪ ಬಂತು, ಇವನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ದ, ಕಿವಿಯನ್ನ ಹಿಂಡಿದ. ಕಿವಿಯನ್ನು ಹಿಂಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಗಣಪತಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ದ, ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಅಳಕ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ಡಸ್, what decision she gives, what judgment she gives, we'll see. ತಾವೇವಂ, ತೌ ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರನ್ನು, ಏವಂ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ, ಸಹಸಾ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಲಿ, ವಿಲೋಕ್ಯ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸೀಯಿಂಗ್, ಹಸಿತೌ ವ್ಯಗ್ರ ಜಾಯ್ಫುಲಿ ಎಂಗೇಜ್ಡ್, ಶಿವ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ, ಪಾತು ರಕ್ಷಿಸಲಿ, ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್, ವಹ ಯು, ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಆ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ನೋಡುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ಪಾರ್ವತಿಯು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ರಕ್ಷಿಸಲಿ. So the Parvati who was joyfully engaged in watching her 2 sons, let that Parvati, let that Mata protect all of us. Protect you, Vaha is you, otherwise all of us. Thus the complaints went on. There is no end to the complaints. Once if the children start fighting, none of them will stop. So it continues. So the complaints went on. May that Parvati, who is joyfully engaged in watching the 2 sons fighting, protect us. So this is the Chatu Shloka. So I think the meaning is clear for you. So first Skanda, he measures the trunk of Ganapati, and in turn Ganapati counts the eyes of Shanmukha, and Shanmukha twists the ear of Ganapati, and Ganapati cries, and Parvati enters. Parvati interferes. So this is the sequence, and then we will see the grammar things. So yes,
भगिनी,
yes,
पुस्तके रोदिषि कुतः कुतः नास्ति न, कथं
Katham iti asti khalu. Yes, yes. Rodisi Katham. Yes, we should take it as Kutaha only. Rodisi Katham, it is given. So hege yake anta, we should just take it as it is Kimartham eva. Yake hege altidiya.
What for he is crying?
how you are crying means what Shanmukha did for you, like that only. If the younger one cries, mother comes and asks, Hege, what happened to you? Hege nin alta idiya? What happened to you? How it happened? Like that. Okay, so you can take it as kimartham rodisi only. You can take it as kutaha rodisi, kimartham rodisi, katham rodisi, hege, eke, how it all happened. So like that.
धन्यवादः.
अस्तु. So now व्याकरणरीत्या वयं पश्यामः. अहम् उक्तवती एतत् चाटुश्लोकम् अस्ति, तथापि व्याकरणरीत्या सर्वं ज्ञातव्यम् एव. सर्वान् शब्दान् अर्थान् अपि ज्ञातव्यं, व्याकरण अंशान् अपि ज्ञातव्यम् अस्ति अस्माभिः. अत्र हेरम्ब किमम्ब, so those two are संबोधन प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन. रोदिशि, it is रुद् धातु मध्यम पुरुष एकवचन. कुतः is अव्यय. कर्णौ पुल्लिंग द्वितीया विभक्ति द्विवचन. लुठति लट् लकार प्रथम पुरुष एकवचन. अग्निभूः, so it is प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन. किन्ते अव्यय. स्कंद, हे स्कंद संबोधन. विचेष्टितम, इट इज कृदंत. मम षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचन अस्मत् शब्द. पुरा अव्यय. संख्या स्त्रीलिंग प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन. कृता इज कृदंत. चक्षुषाम, चक्षुषाम इज षष्ठी विभक्ति बहुवचन, इट इज नपुंसकलिंग शब्द. चक्षुः चक्षुषि चक्षुषि, चक्षुः चक्षुषि चक्षुषि. देन चक्षुषः चक्षुषोः चक्षुषाम् इति चतुर्थी विभक्तिः भवति. सो इट इज षष्ठी विभक्तिः भवति. षष्ठी विभक्ति बहुवचन. न एतत् उचितं, न अव्यय. एतत्, यू नो, एतत् एते एतानि. उचितं, दिस इज आल्सो नॉट फेयर. एंड देन गजास्य ಅಂದ್ರೆ संबोधन. अगेन गजास्य is a name, it is not षष्ठी विभक्ति. गजास्य means हे गणपति, so this is also not fair. हे गणपति. चरितम is again कृदंत. ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಮಾಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟದ್ದು, this is not a good thing. what you have done is ಚರಿತಂ, ನೀನು ಆಚರಿಸಿರುವುದು, ನೀನು ಮಾಡಿರುವುದು. ನಾಸಾಂ, so ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಏಕವಚನ. ಮಿಮಿತೆ, it is ಆತ್ಮನೇಪದಿ. लट् लकार प्रथम पुरुष एकवचन. मिमीते मिमाते मिमते इति शब्दः अस्ति. लट् लकार. अम्ब इज अगेन संबोधन. मे, सो मे इज षष्ठी विभक्ति. मे नासां, नन्न मूगन्नु, नन्न सोण्डिलन्नु इति भवति. इट इज मम समानः एव. टू आर देयर इन अस्मत् शब्द. मम और मे, बोथ आर देयर. तौ सह तौ ते, सो प्रथमा विभक्ति द्विवचन. एवं ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಅವ್ಯಯ. ಸಹಸಾ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅವ್ಯಯ. ವಿಲೋಕ್ಯ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ಉಪಸರ್ಗ. ಲೋಕ್ರ ಧಾತು. ಲೋಕತೆ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪುರುಷ ಏಕವಚನ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲಪ್ ಅವ್ಯಯ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವ್ಯಯ, ಟೋಟಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವ್ಯಯ. ಹಸಿತೌ ವ್ಯಘ್ರ, ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ತ್ರೀಲಿಂಗ ಪ್ರಥಮ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಏಕವಚನ. ಶಿವ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ, प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन. पातु is पा धातु. लोट लकार प्रथम पुरुष एकवचन. वह is again युष्मद द्वितीय विभक्ति बहुवचन. युष्मान and वह meanings are same. Two words are there for that. So युष्मान and वह are same. So कोऽपि सन्देहः सन्ति वा अत्र? अग्रे गच्छामः वा?
हरि ओम् महोदय. हरि ओम्.
वदतु वदतु.
किन्ते, किन्ते पदच्छेद किम् अस्ति? किन्ते,
किं किं प्लस ते इति भवति. किन्ते, we have to take it as together. If it is kinte, then yes bagini, kim and te. Yes, kim and te.
किं ते.
ते षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचन.
why षष्ठी विभक्ति
ते
एकवचन?
ते षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचन. तव
न न वदतु.
सह तौ ते.
नो षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचनमेव बहुवचनं खलु. षष्ठी विभक्ति.
एकवचन तवति.
Yes. Tavate, yes. Tavate and Kim and Tava. What of you, like that? Yenappa skanda, like that it is. Okay.
Bhagini, vibhakti split Melishama slide madhye. If you can mention which vibhakti it belongs to.
Yes, Bhagini, this chatu shloka I have not done.
Punaskaranam kartum vakta.
Yes. I will do that, Bhagini. Okay. Chatu shloka I am not doing. Yes, for other shlokas I have done in the slides.
मिमिते क्रियापदस्य अर्थ किं भगिनि?
मिमीते ಅಳೆಯುವುದು.
अळेयुವುದು.
ಮಾಪನಂ ಅಳೆಯುವುದು.
ನೀವು ಈಗ ಕಲಿಸಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್?
ಎಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ.
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬೇಡ, ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Ma'am, what did you say for Agnibhuhu?
ಅಗ್ನಿಭೂಹು, ಅಗ್ನಿಯಿಂದ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದವನು ಅಂತ. there is some story, Bhagini, for each of these words. there is some story. ಅಗ್ನಿಯಿಂದ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದವನು ಅವನು ಷಣ್ಮುಗ, ಸೊ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅಗ್ನಿಭೂಹು ಅಂತಾನು ಒಂದು ಹೆಸರಿದೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಸೊ ನಂತರಂ अस्माकं प्रायः चतुर्थः भागः समस्या इति. समस्या इत्युक्ते riddle. So we know that there will be श्लोकं वा एकं पङ्क्तिं वा दत्तं भवति. नन्तरं किं करणीयम् इत्युक्ते समस्यायाः समाधानं वयं लेखनीयम् अथवा अर्थं करणीयं भवति. कथम् इत्युक्ते अत्र किञ्चित् पदविभाजनेन अथवा पदसंयोजनेन अथवा विन्यासपरिवर्तनेन श्लोकस्य सम्पूर्णम् अर्थं परिवर्तयितुं शक्यते. That is, here this time, last time they had given only one line, but this time they had given full shloka. So idu samasya, this is a riddle, and after reading it we have to resolve it by adding, by splitting some of the words or joining some of the words or changing the order of the words or changing the format of the words. Somehow we have to find the solution. First, let me read the shloka, then you will understand what to do. Tatena kathitam putra patram likha mamadnyaya natena likhito lekhaha piturajna na lopita. Tataha ityukte pita. Tatena tritya vibhakti ekvachanam asti. Tatena kathitam, it is told by father, he putra patram likha mama ajnanusaram. ಮಮ ಆಜ್ಞೆಯ, ಹೇ ಮಗನೇ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದಂತೆ ನೀನು ಒಂದು ಪತ್ರವನ್ನು ಬರೆ. ಹೇ ಸನ್, ರೈಟ್ ಎ ಲೆಟರ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ವಾಟ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್, ಯು ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ತಾತೇನ ಕಥಿತಂ, ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಫಾದರ್, ಏತತ್ ಕರ್ಮಣಿ ವಾಕ್ಯಮಸ್ತಿ. ತಾತೇನ ಕಥಿತಂ ಪುತ್ರ, ಹೇ ಪುತ್ರ, ಪತ್ರಂ ಲಿಖ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೋಟ್ ಲಕಾರ, ಅಜ್ಞಾರ್ಥಕ ಮಧ್ಯಮ ಪುರುಷ ಏಕವಚನಮಸ್ತಿ. ಪತ್ರವನ್ನು ಬರೆ, ಹೇಗೆ? ಮಮ ಆಜ್ಞೆಯ, ನನ್ನ ಆಜ್ಞೆಯಂತೆ, ನನ್ನ ಆಜ್ಞೆಯ ಅನುಸಾರ ನೀನು ಪತ್ರವನ್ನು ಬರೆ. ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್. ನ ತೇನ ಲಿಖಿತಃ ಲೇಖಃ ಇತ್ಯುಕ್ತೆ ನ ಪುತ್ರೇಣ ಲಿಖಿತಃ ಲೇಖಃ, ಬಟ್ ದ ಸನ್ ಡಿಡ್ಂಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ದ ಲೆಟರ್. ಪಿತುಃ ಆಜ್ಞಾ ಅಪಿ ನ ಲೋಪಿತ, ಮಗ ಏನೋ ಪತ್ರ ಬರಿಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ದ? ಪತ್ರವನ್ನು ಬರೆ ಮಗನೇ, ನನ್ನ ಆಜ್ಞಾನುಸಾರವಾಗಿ ಅಥವಾ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಪತ್ರವನ್ನು ಬರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ದ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನ ತೇನ ಲಿಖಿತಃ ಲೇಖಃ, ಮಗನಿಂದ ಲೇಖವು ಅಥವಾ ಪತ್ರವು ಬರೆಯಲ್ಪಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಪಿತುಃ ಆಜ್ಞಾ ನ ಲೋಪಿತ, ತಂದೆಯ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಅವನು ಮೀರಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ತಂದೆಯ ಆಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಅವನು ಮೀರಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದ ಫಾದರ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ದ ಸನ್, write the letter according to my directions. I'll tell you what to write, I'll dictate, you write. But na tena, na putrena, the letter is not written by the son. But then also he didn't disobey the father's wording. How is that? So they are telling that na tena likhitah lekha, even after not writing the letter, the son didn't become disobedient. How that is possible? Father told to write a letter, but son didn't write the letter. Then also son becomes obedient. Son didn't disobey his father. How is that possible? So as I had told you, we have to change the order, or we have to join, or we have to split some words to get the solution. So it is very simple. Na, te, na. Two different words are there. Just join them. It becomes na, te, na. Nata. It is nam dhatu. Natamastakaha. ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ತಗ್ಗಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಅವನತಃ, one who is looking down. So nata ityukte humble, polite, obedient. So natena putrena, with a humble or with a polite or a obedient son, likhitaha lekaha. Now see the total meaning changes. Sampurnam arthameva parivartitaha asti atra. Natena likhitaha lekaha, natena putrena lekaha likhitaha. The letter was written by the obedient son. So Piturajna na lopita. So the order of the father, the adesha or the instruction of the father was not disobeyed. So this is how we have to solve this samasya. The solutions to the riddles will be very simple, but before seeing the answer, if we get that, then it's really great. Otherwise, once if the answer is given, we feel it very easy. So I think nothing is there. Tatena, Tritiya Vibhakti Ekvachan, Kathitam, Kridantamasti, Putra, Sambodhanam, Patram, Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekvachan, Likha, Lot Lakar, Madhyam Purush Ekvachana, Mama plus Adnaya, Mamadnaya, Sandhi Asti, Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Adnaya is Tritiya Vibhakti Ekvachan, Na, Avyaya, Tena, Sahataute, Tamtautana, Tena Tabhyam Taihi, Tad Pullinga Shabda. तृतीया विभक्ति एकवचन लिखितः पुनः कृदन्तमस्ति लेखः आर्टिकल और लेटर पितुः षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचन आज्ञा पितुराज्ञा विसर्ग संधिः अस्ति अत्र न अव्यय लोपिता सो इट इज आल्सो कृदन्त यस कोऽपि सन्देहः सन्ति वा अत्र नास्ति खलु
ಹಿಂದಿನ ಚಾಟ್ ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಿಂತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕಿಂ ತೇ ಸಹ ತೌತೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ವಾ ಅದು?
ಭಗಿನಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಗೆ ತಕ್ಕ ಹಾಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಜೋಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸಹ ತೌತೆ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ ತೇ ಇಸ್ ದೇ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ಅಂತ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ತೇ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಷಷ್ಠಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಏಕವಚನದಲ್ಲೂ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಅರ್ಥಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೊಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ತೇ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಿಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಒನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಸೂಟ್ಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ಸ್.
यस्याहं च द्वितीयास्य द्वितीयास्याम् अहं कथं किल
यस् पूर्वतन पाठस्य श्लोकमस्ति खलु? यस् यस् भगिनी.
No, I was just telling सह तौते ते मम मे तव ते इति आसीत्. So I was just quoting
previous lessons.
पाठस्य यस्य षष्ठी चतुर्थी च विहस्य च विहाय च यस्याः च द्वितीयास्याम् अहं कथं. So it is, I am just equating to that.
Tatra
no, if you say सह तौते iti asti, like that we have mama me tavate three.
Yes
linga. So te, if you say te means it is not only सह तौते, it is mama me tavate.
Yes
so like that, if I say aham means asit, atah tritiya vibhakti na bhavati. Aham means I. So I was just quoting that couplet. यस्य षष्ठी चतुर्थी च विहस्य च विहाय च यस्यां च द्वितीयास्याम् अहं कथं. So te is applicable in two places.
Okay. So अग्रे गच्छामः. So सुभाषितमस्ति अस्माकं चतुर्थः भागः सुभाषितम्. यस् एतत् बहु सुप्रसिद्ध सुभाषितमस्ति. प्रायः सर्वे जानन्ति एतत् श्लोकम्. अंगं गलितं पलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चत्याशापिण्डं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते So this is the shloka taken from Bhajagovindam, that is Shankaracharya's Bhajagovindam, which is very famous. So we'll see Padavibhagaha Angam, comma, Galitam, comma, Palitam, comma, Mundam, comma, Dashana Vihinam, comma, Jatam, comma, Tundam, comma, and then Vruddhaha. It is after Sandhi, it has become Ruddho, otherwise it is Vruddhaha, Yati, and then Grahi, Yati, Angam, yes, Akaranta, Napusukalinga, Prathama Vibhakti, Ekvachanamasti, Galitam is also Bhuta Kridanta, Palitam, Bhuta Kridanta, Mundam, Akaranta, Napusukalinga, Prathama Vibhakti, Ekvachana, Dashana Vihinam, Akaranta, Napusukaling, Prathama Vibhakti, Ekvachana, Jatam, Bhuta Kridanta, Tundam, Akaranta, Napusukalinga, Ekvachana, Vruddhaha, Pratham Purush, Ekvachan, Yati. So Yati is Parsmaipadi, Lat Lakara, Dvitiya Ganasya Shabdamasti etat, Grihitva, Grih Dhatu, Grih plus Twa Uveya, Grihitva, yes, Twanta Uveya, then Dandam, Akaranta Pullinga, Dvitiya Bhakti Ekvachana, Tat Api Na. So Tat is Tattetani, Api Anar Uveya, Munchati is Lat Lakar, Much Dhatu, परस्मैपदी प्रथम पुरुष एकवचन आशा पिंडम द्वितीय विभक्ति एकवचन. So this is about पद विभागः, प्रत्येक पदस्य व्याकरण अंशानि अनन्तरं वयं प्रत्येक पदस्य अर्थं पश्यामः. अंगम शरीर the body, गलितं worn out or सवेदु होगिदे, मुंडम तले, पलितं turn grey, ನೆರೆತು ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಫಲಿತಂ ನೆರೆತು ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಬೆಳ್ಳಗಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ದಶನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಲ್ಲು, ಟೂತ್, ವಿಹೀನಂ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಟೂತ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಶನ ವಿಹೀನಂ, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಟೂತ್ಲೆಸ್. ತುಂಡಂ ಮೌತ್, ಜಾತಂ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ದಿಸ್ one minute, tundam dashana vihinam jatam, like that the anvaya is tundam mouth has become toothless, ಬಾಯಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಲ್ಲುಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲ. ವೃದ್ಧಃ ದಂಡಂ ಗೃಹೀತ್, ವೃದ್ಧಃ the old man, ದಂಡಂ walking stick, ಗೃಹೀತ್ವಾ after having, ಯಾತಿ moves or goes, ತತ್ ಅಪಿ ಅಷ್ಟಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ even then, ಆಶಾಪಿಂಡಂ bundle of desires, ನ ಮುಂಚತಿ never leaves, ಅದು ಅವನನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗುವುದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. एतस्य श्लोकस्य अर्थं वयं संस्कृतभाषायां पश्यामः. अंगम इत्युक्ते अवयवाः, शरीरस्य अवयवाः, शरीरस्य विविध अंगाः. सो अंगम गलितमस्ति, गलितमस्ति इत्युक्ते कृशः अस्ति, अशक्तः अस्ति, अस्वस्था भवति. वृद्धाप्ये किं भवति? अंगम गलितं भवति. गलितम् इत्युक्ते अस्वस्थः, अशक्तः इति अर्थमस्ति. कृशः इत्यपि वक्तुं शक्यते. नन्तरं मुण्डं कथं भवति वृद्धाप्ये? मुण्डम् इत्युक्ते अस्माकं शिरः. मुण्डं कथं भवति? फलितं भवति, तत्र वर्णविन्यासः भवति. श्वेतवर्णस्य केशाः श्वेतवर्णस्य भवन्ति, अस्ति खलु? श्वेताः केशाः श्वेतवर्णस्य भवन्ति, श्वेतवर्णानि भवन्ति. नन्तरं तुण्डं कथं भवति? तुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं. तुण्डम् इत्युक्ते मुखं. सो मुखं दशनविहीनं भवति इत्युक्ते मुखे दन्ताः एव न भवति वृद्धाप्ये, अस्ति खलु? एतस्य अर्थः किं? तत् मनुष्यः वृद्धः जातः. अंगं गलितं, अंगं अशक्तं, मुण्डं फलितं, मुण्डं श्वेतवर्णं, मुखं दशनविहीनम् इत्युक्ते को अर्थः? सः मनुष्यः वृद्धः इति अर्थः खलु? वृद्धाप्ये किं भवति? वृद्धस्य किम् आवश्यकं? वृद्धस्य दण्डं. सो सः अधुना दण्डं गृहीत्वा चलति, दण्डेन विना सः चलितुं न शक्यते. दण्डस्य आवश्यकता अस्ति, आधारेण विना सः चलितुम् अपि न शक्यते. परन्तु तस्य ಆಶಾಪಿಂಡಂ ನ ಮುಂಚತಿ. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಸೆ ಎನ್ನುವುದು ಅವನನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗುವುದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇತಿ ಅರ್ಥಃ ಅಸ್ತಿ. The body has become worn out, the head has turned grey, the mouth has become toothless, the old man moves about leaning on his stick. Even then he does not leave his bundle of desires. ದೇಹ ಶಿಥಿಲವಾಗಿ ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಸವೆದು ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂದಲುಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳ್ಳಗಾಗಿ ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ನೆರೆತು ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಮುಖ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಲ್ಲುಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಚ್ಚುಬಾಯಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಓಡಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಕೋಲಿನ ಆಸರೆ ಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಬೇಕು. ಅಷ್ಟಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಸೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅವನನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಣ್ಣು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವನ ಮುಖ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಾಯಿ ಬಿದ್ದು ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಹಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿದ್ದು ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಓಡಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಬೇಕು. ಅಷ್ಟಾದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಆಸೆ ಎನ್ನುವುದು ಅವನನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇತಿ ಏತಸ್ಯ ಶ್ಲೋಕಸ್ಯ ಅರ್ಥಮಸ್ತಿ. ಏವಮೇವ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದರ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ನೆನಪಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿನಮಪಿ ರಜನಿ ಸಾಯಂ ಪ್ರಾತಃ ಶಿಶಿರ ವಸಂತೌ ಪುನರಾಯಾತಃ ಕಾಲ ಕ್ರೀಡತಿ ಗಚ್ಚತ್ಯಾಯು ತದಪಿ ನ ಮುಂಜತ್ ಆಶಾವಾಯು. ಪುನಃ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಭಜಗೋವಿಂದಂ ಭಜಗೋವಿಂದಂ ಗೋವಿಂದಂ ಭಜ ಮೂಢಮತೆ ಸಂಪ್ರಾಪ್ತೆ ಸನ್ನಿಹಿತೆ ಕಾಲೇ ನೈನೈ ರಕ್ಷತಿ ಢೃಕೃಂ ಕರಣೆ. ಇತಿ ಏತದಪಿ ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯಸ್ಯ ಶ್ಲೋಕಮೇವ ಅಸ್ತಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ದಿನಮಪಿ ರಜನಿ ಸಾಯಂ ಪ್ರಾತಃ, ದಿನ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ರಜನಿ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ಹಗಲು ರಾತ್ರಿಗಳು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರತ್ತೆ, ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರತ್ತೆ. ಸಾಯಂ ಪ್ರಾತಃ, ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್, ಡೇ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನೈಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್. ಶಿಶಿರ ವಸಂತೌ ಪುನರಾಯಾತಃ, ಪುನಃ ಆಯಾತಃ. ಶಿಶಿರ ಇಸ್ ವಿಂಟರ್, ವಸಂತೌ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಋತುಗಳು, ಸೊ ಶಿಶಿರ ಋತು ಚಳಿಗಾಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮಳೆಗಾಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬೇಸಿಗೆ ಕಾಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಪುನಃ ಪುನಃ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪುನಃ ಪುನಃ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಂವತ್ಸರಗಳು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬದಲಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ. ಕಾಲಃ ಕ್ರೀಡತಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್. ಗಚ್ಚತಿ ಆಯುಹು, ನಮ್ಮ ಆಯುಸ್ಸು ಹಾಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ತದಪಿ, ಅಷ್ಟಾದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಶಾ ವಾಯುಹು, ಆಸೆ ಎಂಬ ವಾಯು, ಆಸೆ ಎಂಬ ಗಂಟು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ ಮನುಷ್ಯನನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬೋತ್ ದ ಶ್ಲೋಕಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಭಜಗೋವಿಂದಂ ಆಫ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಬೈ ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯ. ಕೋಪಿ ಸಂದೇಹ?
ಇದನ್ನು ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯರದ ಶ್ಲೋಕ
ಯಾವುದು?
ಅಂಡಂ ಅಂಡಂ ಗಲಿತಂ ಫಲಿತಂ ಮುಂಡಂ.
ಅಂಗಂ, ಅಂಗಂ ಭಗಿನಿ. ಎಸ್, this is also I told no in the beginning. Yes,
ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯದ ವಚನ ಅಂದೇನಾ?
ಎಸ್ ಎಸ್. ಈ ಅಂಗಂ ಗಲಿತಂ ಮತ್ತು ನಾನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ದಿನಮಪಿ ರಜನಿ, ಎರಡೂ ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯದು, ಎರಡೂ ಭಜಗೋವಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿನೇ ಇರೋದು.
ಭಗಿನಿ, ದಶನ ದಂತಸ್ಯ ಸಮಾನ ಶಬ್ದಃ ಕಿಂ?
ಆಮ್ ಆಮ್, ದಶನ ಇಸ್ ದಂತಃ ಏವ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ತರ ಪದ ವಿಭಾಗ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ?
ಎಸ್, ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಪದ ವಿಭಾಗ ಸುಭಾಷಿತ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಅಂಗಂ ಕಾಮ, ಗಲಿತಂ ಕಾಮ, ಫಲಿತಂ ಕಾಮ. ದಶನ ವಿಹೀನಂ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ವರ್ಡ್, ಜಾತಂ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್, ತುಂಡಂ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ವೃದ್ಧಃ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್, ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಮುಂಚತಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಶಾ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಪಿಂಡಂ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ 3 ಶಬ್ದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವೃದ್ಧಃ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪದ ವಿಭಾಗ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಪ್ರತಿ ಪದಸ್ಯ ಅರ್ಥಂ, and then you have to write anvaya. So how to do anvaya, I'll show you now. Angam galitam, mundam palitam, not palitam mundam. So I told you that when they are in the poet form, so they don't care for the order. So ಇವಾಗ ಅರ್ಥವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಅನುವಾದವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ we have to arrange the words. That is called as anvaya. So conversion of poetic form to prose form is called as anvaya. So we have to arrange them. So see here, palitam has come first. So when you are arranging, angam palitam, mundam palitam, and then comes tundam. Tundam dashana vihinam jatam, agide jatam. ನಂತರಂ ವೃದ್ಧಃ ದಂಡಂ ಗೃಹೀತ್ವಾ ಯಾತಿ. ವೃದ್ಧಃ ದಂಡಂ ಗೃಹೀತ್ವಾ, ಕೋಲನ್ನು ಹಿಡಿದು, ಯಾತಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಾನೆ. ತದಪಿ ಆಶಾವಾಯು ಆರ್ ಆಶಾಪಿಂಡಂ ನ ಮುಂಚತಿ. ಆಶಾಪಿಂಡಂ ನ, ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಅಂಗಂ ಗಲಿತಂ, ಫಲಿತಂ ಮುಂಡಂ. ಓಕೆ, I think this is not in order. Just I'll see whether, yes, here it is. Angam galitam mundam palitam. Tundam dashana vihinam jatam. Tundam should come first. I will arrange this before sending you. Okay. Vruddhaha dandam grihitva. Everything is correct. Only this tundam should come first, and these two should be interchanged. Otherwise, other things are correct. Vruddhaha dandam grihitva yati tat api ashapindam na munchati. This is the anvaya. So angam galitam mundam palitam tundam dashana vihinam jatam vruddhaha dandam grihitva yati tat api ashapindam na munchati. This is the order.
अस्तु मन्ये धन्यवादः.
Yes, yes. Yes, and then okay, but Anvaya is not asked. Huh? And Anvaya slokas, yeah, Anvaya krama it is asked. Okay, okay, okay. So Pratipadartha means meaning of each word. Pada Vibhaga is just putting comma, splitting the sandhis and samasas, and then Pratipadartha is word meaning of each word, and then Tatparya. These things you have to write. But if you learn to do Anvaya of all the shlokas, it becomes easy for you to understand the meaning.
Okay, so we don't have to mention the case and Purusha and all.
No. That is for your understanding.
Okay.
So no need to mention all those things.
Okay, अस्तु
अस्तु
धन्यवादः.
वा? द्वितीयं सुभाषितम् अस्ति. Yes.
मुञ्चति त्यजति क्रियापदौ अर्थौ समानं वा
आम् भगिनि, आम्, अर्थं समानमेव. बिडुवुदु.
Ma'am, what is kridanta? You had put galitam is bhu kridanta.
Bhutakridanta भगिनि. कुत्र अस्ति? Yes, I think in the previous slide. See here, it is Bhutakridanta here, Bhutakridanta. And where is that Bhukridanta? Kutra asti bagini?
No, ma'am, this only, Bhuta Kridanta. What is the meaning of this, ma'am?
Bagini, you have not studied Kridantas. So these are also some pratyayas, Krit pratyayas, iti Kridantaha. I think you will be studying in this exam or maybe next exam. This exam only they have. Okay. Bagini, you will be studying Kridantas. Already has studied lep pratyaya, tumun pratyaya has studied in Pravesha. They are all Kridantas.
We did Tavatu Pratyaya Bhagini. That is Shata Bhagini told us Bhuta Kridantam is Tavatu Pratyaya.
Yes. Tavatu Pratyaya. So that is Bhuta Kridanta. But Twa, Lep, we have studied in Pravesha, they are also Kridantas only. Krit Pratyayaha ityukte Kridantaha. So some set of letters that are attached after the verb are called as Kridanta.
We also did Tumun Pratyaya Bhagini.
Yes, Tumun, Twa, Lep and Tavatu you have done. So all these are Kridantas. Tavatu Pratyaya is Bhuta Kridanta in that. There also we have Vartamana Kridanta, Bhuta Kridanta, like that different types are there. So Galitam is Bhuta Kridanta. Astu va?
Bhagini 1-1-2-1 ಬದಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದು ಏನದು?
Yes, ಇದು ಪ್ರಥಮ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಏಕವಚನ. ಪ್ರಥಮ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಏಕವಚನ. Everywhere it is like that. If somewhere 2-1 ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಏಕವಚನ. So the first number is vibhakti, second number is vachana.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ತವತು ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗತವಾನ್ ಅತ.
Yes. Gatavan, Gatavati, Gatavat, Kritavan, Kritavati, Kritavat. We have done last semester, no, Bhagini? Patitavan, Patitavati, Patitavat, Hasitavan, Hasitavati, Hasitavat, like that. Okay? So we'll go to the next Subhashitam. So this is Dhanani Jivitam Chaiva Pararthe Pradnya Utsrujet Sannimitte Varam Tyago Vinashe Niyate Sati. So first we'll see Padavibhagaha Dhanani andre Hana Sampattu. So Akaranta Napusakalinga Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana. Dhanam Dhane Dhanani Dhanam Dhane Dhanani. So it is Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana. The meaning is money. Jivitam is life. So Jivitam, Jivite, Jivitani, Jivitam, Jivite, Jivitani. It is Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekvachan. Cha is avyaya, eva is avyaya, para arthe pararthe pararigoskara samastapada samasah asti, prajnah panditah scholar, ತಿಳಿದವನು ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತನು. So it is prathama vibhakti ekvachan. Utsrujet bidabeku, so it is bidabeku. When shasana comes, then it is vidhirlinga. So ut upasarga ling lakara means vidhilinga, parsmaipadi sruj dhatu. Sannimitte, it is again samastapada. Varam, varam means sreshtham. Tyagaha, tyagaha means sacrifice, tyagavu. Vinashe niyate sati, two saptamis are there, vinashe niyate, so it is called as sati saptami, which indicates the kala. Vinashe niyate sati, vinashavu ನಿಶ್ಚಿತವಾಗಿರಲು ಏನನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಉತ್ತಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. ಸನ್ನಿಮಿತ್ತೆ ತ್ಯಾಗಃ ವರಂ, ವಿನಾಶೇ ನಿಯತೆ ಸತಿ, ವಿನಾಶವು ನಿಯತವಾಗಿರಲು, ವಿನಾಶವು ನಿಶ್ಚಿತವಾಗಿರಲು. ಪ್ರಾಜ್ಞಃ ತಿಳಿದವನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಸನ್ನಿಮಿತ್ತೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ತ್ಯಾಗವನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವುದು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ, ಶ್ರೇಯಸ್ಕರ. ಸೊ ಧನಾನಿ ಜೀವಿತಂ ಚೈವ ಪರಾರ್ಥೆ ಪ್ರಾಜ್ಞಃ ಉತ್ಸೃಜೇತ್. ಪ್ರಾಜ್ಞಃ ಇತ್ಯುಕ್ತೆ ಪಂಡಿತಃ, ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್. ಸೊ ಸಹ ಕಿಂ ಕರಣೀಯಂ, ಧನಾನಿ ಮನಿ, ಜೀವಿತಂ his life, pararthe for others, utsrujet he has to sacrifice his life and money for sake of others. Why? Vinashe niyate sati, the destruction is sure. Then he has to, for good cause, sacrificing is sreshtha, varam, it is better. So prajnaha or panditaha, he know very well that after our death we can carry only papa and punya with us, nothing else. So vinashe niyate sati, when death is guaranteed, when we are 100% sure that we cannot carry anything with us, the assets or the money or the bank balance or the bungalows or cars, we can't take any of those things with us. So we cannot take them to our next life. Then why we should accumulate or collect money? So instead, let us distribute those things. Then it gets converted to punya, which is now in the portable form, which we can carry with us to the next life. So it's like some ATM card for the next life. It can be used in the next life, not the money or the bank balance. We cannot carry those things to next life at all. So one who knows this truth, that he cannot carry money, but he can carry punya. So what he does, at least he must give his money and life for pararthe, pararigoskara. ಪ್ರಾಜ್ಞನು ತಿಳಿದವನು ತನ್ನ ಜೀವವನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಹಣವನ್ನು ಪರರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. ಉತ್ಸೃಜೇತ್, ಯಾಕೆ? ವಿನಾಶೇ ನಿಯತೆ ಸತಿ, ವಿನಾಶವು 100% ಪ್ರತಿಶತ ಸತ್ಯ ಎಂದು ಆದಾಗ, ಸನ್ನಿಮಿತ್ತೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ತ್ಯಾಗವೇ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠವಾದುದು. He has to do sacrifice for good cause, because he knows very well that he cannot carry money, he cannot carry this body also to the next life. So he should be ready to give money and his life for others, and he should become the role model for the other people in the society. So that is the bhava of the Subhashitakara, that is the intention of the Subhashitakara. So we'll see. I think I read this. Then Anvayartha, Prajnaha, a wise man, Panditaha, Dhanani, wealth, Jeevitam cha eva, and also his life. Wealth, Sampattu, wise man, Buddhivantanu, Jeevitam, also avana jeevanavannu kuda, Pararthe, pararigoskara, for sake of others, Utsrajet, must give up, bittu bidabeku. ಯಾಕೆ ಬಿಡಬೇಕು? ವೈ? ಕಿಮರ್ಥಂ ತ್ಯಾಗಂ ಕರಣೀಯಂ? ವಿನಾಶೇ ನಿಯತೆ ಸತಿ, when destruction is sure to come, when death is 100% sure. ಸನ್ನಿಮಿತ್ತೆ, ಸತ್ ನಿಮಿತ್ತೆ, for a good cause. ತ್ಯಾಗಃ, sacrifice, or ತ್ಯಾಗವು ವರಂ, is better, because we cannot carry any of this body or this money to the next life. So let us convert it into punya, then we can carry it to next life. Only Panditaha, Prajnaha, Vidwan knows this fact, knows this truth. So at least he has to give up his belongings for the good cause, to help others. So a wise man must sacrifice his wealth and life for others, because sacrifice for good cause is always better, since wealth and life are known to be transient in nature. Transient, ನಶ್ವರವಾದವುಗಳು. ಈ ಹಣ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಜೀವನ ನಶ್ವರವಾದವುಗಳು. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಪಂಡಿತನು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನು ತನ್ನ ಜೀವಿತವನ್ನು, ಹಣವನ್ನು ಪರರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು. He has to become a role model for the society. That is the ashaya of the Subhashitakara. So, any doubts in this?
Meaning of varam, ma'am?
Shreshtham, better. Shreshtham, varam is better, best. Shreshtham is best. Yes. Shreshtham.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಈ ಉತ್ಸೃಜೇತ್ ಅದು ಪ್ರೇರಣಾ ತರಾನೇ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ, ಆಶೀರ್ಲಿಂಗ ಅಂತ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಭಗಿನಿ, this is ವಿಧಿಲಿಂಗ.
Okay.
It is like gachet, like that. Gachet, gachetam, gacheyuhu, gachehe, gachetam, gacheyam, gacheva, gachena, like that.
Astu, ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Patet, patetam, like that. Utsrajet.
Okay, ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
So, kopi sandehah santi va?
हरि ओम भगिनी.
Yes.
सति अर्थ किं? सति
सति ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇರಲು. I told you, no, Bhagini, sati, satyau, satyah iti shabdah asti. Sati, this is noun, iralu. Niyate sati, vinashavu, nischitavagi iralu. Sati is iralu. I hope it is to come, like that they have given in English. Bhagini, you want in Kannada?
Kannada.
ವಿನಾಶವು ನಿಶ್ಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಇರಲು. ಸತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇರಲು.
In English, ma'am?
It is sure to come, like that. Being, you can tell it as being, when destruction is 100% sure. Yes, certain. Like being, you can, the literal meaning is being or sure to come. Okay. Agre gachamaha. I think next part is katha, kavya katha asti. So quickly, can someone tell me the story what we did in the last class? Yes, दिलीपस्य कथा अस्ति, रघुवंशस्य कथा अस्ति. एतत् धारावाही अस्ति, अहम् उक्तवती. So it is continued from the last class to the next class, from the last lesson to the next lesson. So this was a story of Dilipa Maharaja. So Dilipa Maharajasya सन्तानः नास्ति, अतः सः चिन्तितः अभवत्. सः पत्नी समेत वसिष्ठगुरोः आश्रमं गतवान्. तत्र वसिष्ठः सन्तान अभावस्य कारणम् अपि उक्तवान्, परिहारमपि उक्तवान्. सः किम् उक्तवान्? नन्दिनी धेनोः सेवां कुरु इति उक्तवान् खलु. नन्दिनी कामधेनोः पुत्री अस्ति, अतः नन्दिनी धेनोः सेवां कुरु इति उक्तवान् वसिष्ठः. अतः दिलीपमहाराजः आश्रमे एव स्थित्वा कठिनव्रतनियमान् पालयित्वा पत्नी समेत तत्र स्थित्वा सः नन्दिनी धेनोः 21 दिनपर्यन्तं सेवां कृतवान्. नन्तरं किं भवति इत्युक्ते नन्दिनी वनं गतवती खलु. शी वेंट टू फॉरेस्ट. नन्दिनी वनं गतवती. तत्रैव कथा स्थगिता आसीत् गतसप्ताहे. सो देयर द स्टोरी वाज स्टॉप्ड. So we have to continue. So I request one of you to read the story either in English or in Kannada quickly. Then I'll tell the story in Sanskrit. So once you know the meaning, then it becomes easy for you to follow in Sanskrit.
Next one, madam.
ಎರಡನೇ ಲೆಸನ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲೆಸನ್.
Shall I read in English? Kannada.
Last week I think someone read in Kannada, so this week you read in English. Simha Dilipayoho Samvada. Yes, please quickly.
The next one, right?
Please, all of you read in your languages in the book, and then I will tell story in Sanskrit. Yes, page number 35 in English book. Dialogue between the lion and Dilipa. Yes, please.
Dialogue between the lion and Dilipa. Yes. Another day, Nandini tested the king. She entered a cave of the Himalayas. Dilipa was watching the beauty of the mountain. Then a lion forcibly caught Nandini. Being tormented by the lion, the cow cried aloud. The king heard the cry. He saw the cow. The lion was dragging the cow along. Dilipa became angry. He uh, decided to kill the lion, but he put his hand to the quiver to take out an arrow from it, but his hand was paralyzed there by itself. The king was insulted. His anger too increased. Then the lion said to the king, O king, do not exert yourself. All your missiles and weapons are of no avail. I am a servant of Shiva. My name is Kumbodhara. Do you see the Devadaru tree there nearby? Parvati has nourished that tree with affection. Parvati has employed me for the protection of that tree. Whatever animal comes here is my prey. Hence, I am not leaving the cow. On hearing these words, the king said, I am also a worshipper of Shiva. He is worthy of respect. Vasishta is my teacher. This cow is his wealth. Hence, I am requesting you, eat my body and leave the cow. The lion laughed a little and said, you are the lord of the world. You are young in age. You have a handsome body. Would you give up all this for the sake of this insignificant thing? You are irrational. धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः भगिनी. अधुना एतां कथां संस्कृतभाषायां शृणुमः. नन्दिनी वनं गतवती खलु, दिलीपराजा अपि वनं गतवान्. तत्र किं भवति, एकस्मिन् दिने नन्दिनी नृपस्य श्रद्धायाः परीक्षां कर्तुम् ऐच्छत्. एषः नृपः श्रद्धावान् अस्ति वा न इति द्रष्टुम् ऐच्छत्, परीक्षां कर्तुम् ऐच्छत्. यदा राजा हिमालयस्य प्रकृतिसौन्दर्याराधने तल्लीनः आसीत्, मग्नः आसीत्, यदा सः पर्वतस्य सौन्दर्यम् आस्वादयति स्म, तदा नन्दिनी एकां गुहां प्रविष्टवती. तदा एकः सिंहः नन्दिन्याः उपरि आक्रमणं कृतवान्. तदा किम् अभवत्, तेन पीडिता नन्दिनी उच्चस्वरेण आक्रन्दनं कृतवती. राजा आक्रन्दनं श्रुत्वा धेनुम् अपश्यत्. सिंहः धेनुं कर्षति स्म. ललिता इत्तु. Please mute yourself. Some sound is coming.
Padma Bhagini, onchu mute ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ video and audio. Video also Padma Bhagini.
अस्तु वा. सिंहः धेनुं कर्षति स्म. तत् दृष्ट्वा दिलीपः कुपितः अभवत्. पश्य, सः चिन्तितः न, अपि तु कुपितः अभवत्. वयं साधारणमानवाः सिंहं दृष्ट्वा भयभीताः भवन्ति खलु, परन्तु सिंहात् तस्य किञ्चिदपि भयं नास्ति. दिलीपस्य बहु पराक्रमी राजा खलु, तस्य दृढविश्वासः अस्ति यत् सः सिंहं मारयित्वा धेनोः रक्षणं कर्तुं समर्थः इति. अतः सः किं करोति, बाणं ग्रहीतुं निशङ्गे हस्तं स्थापयति. He puts his hand into that what is that,
quiver.
Yes, quiver. And then परन्तु किं भवति, आश्चर्यं, तस्य हस्तः स्थगितः अभवत्. सः बाणं स्वीकर्तुम् असमर्थः अभवत्. तस्य करः निश्चलः अभवत्. राजा अपमानेन कुपितः क्रुद्धः अभवत्. तदा सिंहः वदति, हे राजन्, श्रमः मास्तु, चिन्तापि मास्तु. अधुना तव सर्वाणि अस्त्रशस्त्राणि व्यर्थानि भवन्ति. किमर्थम् इत्युक्ते, अहं शिवस्य सेवकं, मम नाम कुम्भोदरः. समीपे देवदारुवृक्षं पश्यसि खलु, पार्वती प्रीतिपूर्वकं तं वृक्षं वर्धितवती. अहम् अत्र पार्वत्या वृक्ष रक्षणार्थं नियुक्तः अस्मि। वृक्षरक्षणार्थं पार्वत्या नियुक्तः अस्मि। यः कोऽपि मृगः अत्र आगच्छति सः मम आहारः। एवम् एषा धेनु, एषा तव नन्दिनी मम अद्यतन आहारः अस्ति। ताम् अहं न त्यजामि, सो ऐ विल् नाट् गिव् हर्। तदा दिलीपराजा वदति, अहमपि शिवभक्तः एव, शिवः गौरवार्हः। मम गुरुः आचार्य वसिष्ठः, तस्य धेनुः एव धनं, तस्य धेनुः एव सम्पत्, गोसम्पत् एव सम्पत् अस्ति, तदेव तस्य लक्ष्मी अस्ति। न रूप्यकाणि, न सुवर्णानि, न धनकनकानि, तस्य केवलं गोसम्पत् एव सर्वम् अस्ति। गोसम्पत् एव सम्पत् अस्ति वसिष्ठस्य। अतः प्रार्थनां करोमि, विनतिं करोमि, भवान् मां खादतु, मम देहं तव आहारं करोतु, परन्तु धेनुं त्यजतु इति। अधुना सिंहः किं करोति? हसति। सिंहः किञ्चित् हसति, नन्तरं वदति, त्वं मूर्खः। हे राजा, भवान् राजा, भवान् नवयुवकः, भवान् सुन्दरः, भवान् तरुणः, इदं सर्वं यः कश्चित् धेनोः कारणात् त्यजसि? आफ्टर् आल् फॉर ए स्मॉल कौ यू आर लिविंग एवरीथिंग, यू आर गिविंग अप एवरीथिंग। मूर्खः त्वं, मूढः त्वं, तव विचारशक्तिः एव नास्ति इति सिंहः अवदत्। अत्रैव कथा स्थगिता भवति। सो हियर द स्टोरी स्टॉप्स। I think अर्थं स्पष्टम् अस्ति इति अहं चिन्तयामि। स्पष्टम् अस्ति चेत् अग्रे गच्छामः। अस्तु वा?
आं भगिनि।
ओके। अन्वयक्रमः इति अस्माकम् अग्रिमपाठः अस्ति। अन्वयक्रमः इत्युक्ते वयं जानीमः, that is to arrange the word in the prose order. पद्यं गद्यरूपेण परिवर्तनं करणीयं, तदेव अन्वयक्रमम् अस्ति। पद्यात् गद्यरूपं लभनीयमस्ति, तत् अन्वयक्रमम् इति। सो पश्यामः, एतत् रामायणस्य श्लोकमस्ति। प्रथमपाठे अपि वयं मङ्गलश्लोकात् आरम्भं कृतवन्तः। राम रामेति पूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम् इति मङ्गलश्लोकमस्ति। अधुना तमेवं गुणसम्पन्नं रामं सत्यपराक्रमं यौवराज्येन संयोक्तुम् ऐच्छत् प्रीत्या महीपतिः इति अस्ति। तं पदविभागः, तम् एवं गुणसम्पन्नं रामं सत्यपराक्रमं यौवराज्येन संयोक्तुम् ऐच्छत् प्रीत्या महीपतिः इति अस्ति। महीपतिः किंग, एवं लैक दिस, गुणसम्पन्नं गुणಗಳಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿದಂತಹ, सत्यपराक्रमं सत्यवादियाದಂತಹ, पराक्रमं पराक्रमियाದಂತಹ, having qualities, sorry it has become quantities, I will change that, qualities of truthfulness and bravery, tam ramam ಆ ರಾಮನನ್ನು ಯೌವರಾಜ್ಯೇನ ಯುವರಾಜ ಪಟ್ಟಾಭಿಷೇಕದಿಂದ ಸಂಯೋಕ್ತುಂ to make ಪ್ರೀತ್ಯ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಐಚ್ಛತ್ desired. So महीपतिः एवं गुणसम्पन्नं सत्यपराक्रमं तं रामं यौवराज्येन संयोक्तुं प्रीत्या ऐच्छत्। अत्र अन्वयं कथं करणीयम् इत्युक्ते, प्रथमं कर्तापदस्य कर्तृपदस्य अन्वेषणं करणीयम्। अत्र कर्तृपदं किमस्ति? महीपतिः, राजा अस्ति, द डूवर, द सब्जेक्ट, वन हू डस् द एक्शन, that is कर्तृपदमस्ति। महीपतिः इत्युक्ते राजा। So then क्रियापदं कुत्र अस्ति? ऐच्छत्, he wished, he wanted. So राजनु इच्छिसिदनु। किम् ऐच्छत्? यौवराज्येन संयोक्तुम् ऐच्छत्, संयोक्तुम् ऐच्छत्। So संयोक्तुं to make, what to make? यौवराज्येन। किं? रामं, ಯಾರನ್ನು? ರಾಮನನ್ನು. ಎಂತಹ ರಾಮನನ್ನು? ಸತ್ಯಪರಾಕ್ರಮಂ ರಾಮಂ ಗುಣಸಂಪನ್ನಂ ರಾಮಂ ತಂ ಏವಂ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ. ಸೊ ಏವಂ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ, ಗುಣಸಂಪನ್ನಂ ಗುಣಗಳಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿದಂತಹ, ಸತ್ಯಪರಾಕ್ರಮಂ ಸತ್ಯಪರಾಕ್ರಮಿಯಾದಂತಹ, ತಂ ಆ ರಾಮಂ ರಾಮನನ್ನು ಮಹೀಪತಿ ರಾಜನು ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಯೌವರಾಜ್ಯೇನ ಯುವರಾಜ ಕ್ರೌನ್ ಯುವರಾಜನನ್ನಾಗಿ ಸಂಯೋಕ್ತು ಮಾಡಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸಿದನು. So king delightfully desired to make Rama the crown prince, that is Yuvaraja, and Rama, who was endowed with qualities like unfailing valor and truthfulness. So this is the Tatparyam and this is the word by word meaning. Tam evam ee ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಗುಣಸಂಪನ್ನಂ ರಾಮಂ ಸತ್ಯಪರಾಕ್ರಮಂ. So this ಸತ್ಯಪರಾಕ್ರಮಂ ಗುಣಸಂಪನ್ನಂ tam are all adjective to Ramam. कीदृशं रामं सत्यपराक्रमं रामं, कीदृशं रामं गुणसंपन्नं रामं, तं रामं महीपतिः किं कर्तुम् ऐच्छत्, यौवराज्येन संयोक्तुम् ऐच्छत्. कथं संयोक्तुम् ऐच्छत्, प्रीत्या संयोक्तुम् ऐच्छत्. Like this. So ಎಂತಹ ರಾಮ ಸತ್ಯಪರಾಕ್ರಮದಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿದಂತಹ ಗುಣಸಂಪನ್ನನಾದಂತಹ ಆ ರಾಮನನ್ನ ಯಾರು ಪಟ್ಟಾಭಿಷೇಕವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸಿದರು, ಮಹೀಪತಿಯು ಮಾಡಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸಿದನು. ಏನನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸಿದನು? ಪಟ್ಟಾಭಿಷೇಕದಿಂದ ಅವನನ್ನು ಯುವರಾಜನನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸಿದನು. ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸಿದನು? ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸಿದನು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಅನ್ವಯ. ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಶ್ಲೋಕ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್. So in the previous shloka we have seen that Dasharatha wanted to make Rama as a prince because Rama was having all the good qualities. So next is Tasyabhisheka Sambharan Drishtva Bharyath Kaikeyi Purvam Dattavara Devi Varamena Mayachata Vivasanam Cha Ramasya Bharatasya iti. Atha then, so it is continuation from the previous shloka. So atha then higiralu drishtva on seeing abhisheka crowning ceremony pattabhishekada purva tayarigalannu requisites sambhara requisites purva tayarigalannu nodida nantara devi kaikeyi queen kaikeyi ಪೂರ್ವಂ ಕೀದೃಶಿ ಕೈಕೇಯಿ ಪೂರ್ವಂ ದತ್ತವರ ಕೈಕೇಯಿ ವರಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿರುವಂತಹ ಕೈಕೇಯಿ who had been granted a boon. This Purvam Dattavara is adjective for Kaikeyi. Devi is also adjective for Kaikeyi and Purvam Dattavara is also adjective for Kaikeyi. Varavannu padadiruvantaha who had been granted a boon. Ayachata asked. Enam him. Dvitiya Bhakti Ekvachan. Varam the boon. Ramas what were the two boons? Ramasya Vivasanam exile for Rama, Vanavasa for Rama, and Bharatasya Abhishechanam ಭರತನಿಗೆ ಪಟ್ಟಾಭಿಷೇಕ ಅಂತ ವರಗಳನ್ನ ದೇವಿಯು ಕೇಳಿದಳು. ಸೊ ಅಥ ಅನ್ವಯ ಅಥ ತಸ್ಯ ಅಭಿಷೇಕ ಸಂಭಾರಾನ್ ದೃಷ್ಟ್ವಾ ಅಥ ನಂತರ ತಸ್ಯ ಅವನ ಅಭಿಷೇಕ ಸಂಭಾರಾನ್ ಅಭಿಷೇಕದ ತಯಾರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ವ ತಯಾರಿಗಳನ್ನು ದೃಷ್ಟ್ವಾ ನೋಡಿ ಪೂರ್ವಂ ದತ್ತವರಾದೇವಿ ವರವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿರುವಂತಹ ಹೆಂಡತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ದೇವಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಕೈಕೇಯಿಯು ರಾಮನ ವನವಾಸವನ್ನು ಭರತನ ಪಟ್ಟಾಭಿಷೇಕವನ್ನು ಏನಂ ದಶರಥನನ್ನು ವರ ಎಂದು ಕೇಳಿದಳು. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಆನ್ ಸೀಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ರಾಮಾಸ್ ಕ್ರೌನಿಂಗ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ Queen Kaikeyi, who had been granted a boon earlier, asked the boon of sending Rama to forest and crown, that is for 14 years to forest and crown for Bharata. So this is Anvaya. Atha tasya abhisheka sambharan drishtva purvam datta vara bharya. Kidrishi bharya? Purvam datta vara bharya. Devi Kaikeyi ರಾಮಸ್ಯ ವಿವಾಸನಂ ಆರ್ ವನವಾಸಂ ಭರತಸ್ಯ ಅಭಿಷೇಚನಂ ಇತಿ ದ್ವೌ ವರೌ ಅಯಾಚತ. ಏನಂ ಅಯಾಚತ? ದಶರಥಂ ಅಯಾಚತ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಎಸ್,
ವರವ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ವರಂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದೇ ಉಂಟಲ್ಲ. ವರಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಏಕವಚನ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಎಸ್ ಭಗಿನಿ. ಅಯಾಚತ these are comma we have to take. ರಾಮಸ್ಯ ವಿವಾಸನಂ ಭರತಸ್ಯ ಅಭಿಷೇಚನಂ ಚ. ರಾಮನ ವನವಾಸವನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಭರತನ ಅಭಿಷೇಕವನ್ನು ಎಂಬಂತ ವರವನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದಳು. ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ we have to make. Okay. So agre gachamah. Next is I'm doing it from the lesson only. Anuvada paddhatihi. I have not made any slides for this.
वचनं विभक्तिवचनं लिखितुं प्रेषयतु वा?
प्रयत्नं करोमि भगिनि. Yes, I'll do. Okay.
Okay, बहु उपयोगम् आसीत्.
Okay, I will do. Because I didn't tell you orally also because it's already 5 and so much of things sangraha vishaya api santi. Ataha I didn't tell you orally also for that. Okay. So next is Anuvada paddhatihi. Please all of you open page number 37. Gata kakshayam vayam drishtavantaha anuvade dvau vidhau sthaha iti. One is bhavanuvada, one is shabdanuvada. So bhavanuvada is most preferred, but for the beginners, we will start with shabdanuvada and then go to bhavanuvada. That was we have studied in the last class. So read the following sentences. I will only read because time is up. Saha agatavan asit. He had come. Avanu bandiddanu. Sa agatavati asit. She had come. Avalu bandiddalu. Lekhani patita asit. The pen had fallen. Pennu biddittu. Aham agatavan asam. I had come. Nanu bandiddenu. Saha agatavan asti. She has come. He has come. Avanu bandiddanu. Sa agatavati asti. Avalu bandiddalu. Saha agatavan syat. So he might have come. Bandira bahudu syat. Syatam syuhu. So bandira bahudu. Sa agatavati syat. Avalu bandira bahudu. Lekhani patita syat. Pennu biddira bahudu. So when this might, they might have come, it might have fallen, those things come, then we use Vidilinga Prayogaha. So in the above sentences, the verbal forms asit, asti, sat, etc. are used along with past participles. Translate the following sentence, do some more similar exercises. So you can do these things on your own. So how to use these things is given. अस्माकम् अन्तिमभागः सङ्ग्राह्यविषयाः. So famous force. So gata kakshayam we have seen famous trios. So I think 15 more minutes I may need. Is it okay?
Yes, madam.
Okay.
I don't know how time goes. Okay. So ashrama chatushtayam. There are 4 stages of life: brahmacharyam, grahasthaha, vanaprasthaha, sanyasaha. So these are 4 stages of life of a man according to Hinduism. So that is 0 to 8. This is shaishavaha. That is balyavastha, the stage where the child gets full love, care and attention from parents, and it's not forced or pressurized to do anything, any work or any homework or anything, and it is the time when the child is pampered the most. Magu ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಪ್ರೀತ್ಯಾದರಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಂದುವಂತಹ ಸಮಯ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದಾಗಿಂದ 8 ವರ್ಷದವರೆಗೂ. ನಂತರ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಚರ್ಯಂ, roughly 8 to 25 years. So child goes to Gurukula. In olden days, they used to do Upanayana and send the child to Gurukula. And then he had to lead hard life in ashrama. He had to sleep on floor, go to forest to bring firewood. ಅರಣ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿಗಳನ್ನು ತರಬೇಕಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಗುರುವನಿಗೆ ಒಲೆ ಹಚ್ಚಕ್ಕೆ. Bring water from the river, clean the ashrama, help Guru in homa, havana ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Help Guru Mata in cooking, etc. Irrespective of whether he is king's son or son of an ordinary man. So ಅವನು ರಾಜಕುಮಾರನೇ ಆಗಿದ್ರನು ಅವನು ದರ್ಭೆಯ ಹಾಸಿಗೆಯ ಮೇಲೆನೆ ಮಲಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಷ್ಟಗಳನ್ನ ಅನುಭವಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಯಾತಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಫಾರ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾಯಾಹ ಕೃತೆ, ವಿದ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಗಳಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಚರ್ಯ ಅವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಲಕ್ಸರಿ ಆರ್ ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಆ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್, he had to be focused on studies. So he had to do hard work day and night. So and he had to learn vidya. So there is a famous saying, vidya turana na nidra na sukham iti. ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋನು ನಿದ್ರೆಯನ್ನು ಸುಖವನ್ನು ತ್ಯಜಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಇದೆ. So he has to learn either in olden days ಯುದ್ಧ ಕಲಾ, that is for king's sons or warriors or kshatriyas. They used to learn different types of yuddha, that is Gada Yuddha, Dhanur Vidya, Malla Yuddha, Drishti Yuddha, Mushti Yuddha, Dvandva Yuddha, and so on. Tumba irta ittu. Homa, Havana, there were 64 types of vidyas, they say. Homa, Havana, Paurohitya, doing puja and all they used to teach, and also agriculture and other life skills. So after finishing 12 years, roughly it was 12 years course, Gurukula was. After finishing that, they used to return home. So that is Grahasthaha. In our book, Brahmacharyam is the first stage, Grahasthaha is the second stage. So Grahasthaha means the children or the boys used to go home. They start working with the parents. Whatever they have learned in the Gurukula, they used to start working and earn money, and they used to get married, they used to get children, and this is the stage when they used to earn money to their maximum capacity and live life happily with maximum comforts in grahastha in that is roughly between 25 to 55 or 60 ages. So that is the age when a man earns to his maximum capacity and he lives happily with all the comforts, maximum comforts. So then comes the third stage, that is Vanaprastha. So Vanaprastha in this stage where people used to give full responsibility to their children. In olden days, I'm telling, nobody is going to Vanaprastha now. So whatever it is, whether it is a kingdom or it is a family affairs or it is a business, whatever it is, they used to give everything to their children and go to Vanaprastha. So in Mahabharata, we see Satyavati, the mother of Bhishma, and after many years, Ambika, Ambalika, the mothers of Dhritarashtra and Pandu. And after many years, after Mahabharata Yuddha, Dhritarashtra, his wife Gandhari, Kunti, Vidura, they all go to Vanaprastha, and finally Pandavas also go to Vanaprastha. So that was very famous method in those days. Vanaprastha means they used to go to forest. Vana iti. The fourth stage is sannyasa. That is when man should totally focus on moksha. So in today's context also, it's more or less same only. That is, we don't have Gurukula, of course, but these are the years when children should really work hard to get Vidya. And of course, these will be some, in today's context, it is job-oriented courses or professional courses. So at least that also they have to learn during their brahmacharya. And then the second stage is grahastha, and that grahastha remains more or less same for today's date and in olden days. It was the time when man used to earn to his maximum capacity and live life happily with maximum comforts. It is same now also. So grahastha is between 25 to 55 or 60. So 60, after 60, the third stage of life starts, that is vanaprastha. So now we cannot go to forest these days. There is no need also. But it is the stage when slowly we should get detached from the family. So our children are grown up, so they can independently handle their family. And then we should give full freedom to the children. Let them live their life as they wish. So for elders in the third stage of life, it is time to spend with society. Do some Samaja Seva. So we cannot go to forest now, so we can get connected to the society. So whatever a person has earned in his lifetime, it may be money, it may be knowledge, it may be rich experience or some skill sets, whatever it is, he has to share with the society. So it is the time for Punya Sampadana, to do some sadhana. So he can study Adhyatma, learn something new every day, and teach that in turn. He can go to Satsanga and stay detached from the family and more attached to society. So this is from around 55 to 75 age. And then fourth stage, last stage is sannyasa. So in this stage, man should get detached from family as well as society. Sannyasa, leaving everything. So his aim is now to get moksha. The journey towards moksha is a solo trip. You cannot take anybody with you. We cannot take anybody with us. So it is the time to do tapasya, meditation, and focus on moksha. and get separated mentally, separated from everything. So this is called as sannyasa. So in this way, 4 stages of life in Hindu scriptures are relevant even today. So that is about ashrama chatushtayam. So next is chadurangani. So it is related to Sainya, armed forces, Rathaha, Gajaha, Ashwaha, Padatihi. So in olden days, it used to be like this: Rathaha, Gajapade, or Gajabala, Ashwabala, Sainyabala, Senabala, and then Rathabala. But now it is three types are there: Senadala, Naukadala, Vayudala, or Army, Navy, and Air Force. So these are very, very essential to protect our country. So going to next, Chaturupayaha. Chatuhu Upayaha. 4 types of methods or plans. Sama, second one is a mistake. It's a misprint. Please correct it as Damam. Sama, Dama, Dandaha, Bhedaha. Actually, Bhedaha should be last. Dandaha should be the third one. Sama, Dama, Danda, Bheda. So these are famous Chanakya Niti. These are called as Chanakya Niti. Chanakya says, if you have to do any collaborative work, if you have to get the things done, you have to follow these 4 upayaha. 4 ಉಪಾಯಗಳು ಸಾಮ ದಾಮ ದಂಡ ಮತ್ತು ಭೇದ. ಸೊ ಸಾಮ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಾಮೋಪಾಯ? ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ. ಸಾಮ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲವಿಂಗ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ someone to do the work. So I can take the example of a child and a mother. Suppose the child is not doing homework, the mother can use samopaya, that is lovingly tell the child that he or she should do homework, it is good for them. ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ತಿಳಿಸಿ ಹೇಳುವುದು ಸಾಮೋಪಾಯ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿದರೂ ಮಗು ಕೇಳದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ, even after telling all these things, if the child doesn't listen to the mother, what she should do? She should go to the next level, that is dama. Dama is showing some amisha, that is slightly bribing. So what mother should do? I will give you chocolate, do the homework, or I will do gulab jamun, do the homework. I'll take you outing, so do the homework. So like that, she has to show some uh, uh, attractions, amisha, and then she has to get the work done. Then also, if the child doesn't listen, then what is the next thing? Dandaha. So dandaha is punishment. So punishment also, what she can do? She can raise her voice, joragi bayuvudu, or she can say that I'll not take you out, I'll not talk to you. So in danda also some saumya version is there. And in school, the child can be asked to kneel down or stand up on the bench, or send him out of the classroom, something like that. So idakku magu bagde idre, for this also, if the child is not listening, the last is bheda. So in a child's case, it is giving him nicely and making him to, out of fear at least, he has to study. So these are the 4 upayas. So it works in office, schools, business, houses, in management, everywhere. Wherever we have to manage with people, deal with people, to get things done, we should follow these upayaha. So even in Mahabharata, Krishna does the same thing. First, he tries to convince Duryodhana lovingly that they are your brothers. So please give them that Indraprastha. So they have fulfilled your promise that they have done 12 years of Vanvasa and 1 year of Ajnatavasa. So they have come back. You are brothers. Why you want to fight? But Duryodhana will not listen. So next is Dama, and that is little bribing. So what Krishna says, okay, you keep Hastinapura also, you keep Indraprastha also, but just give them 5 villages at least. Give them only 5 villages and let us stop Yuddha. But then also Duryodhana will not listen. So Samopaya failed, Damopaya failed, then next is Dandopaya. So Danda means Yuddha only, killing all his relatives and all those things. So that was commenced. And in Yuddha also, Krishna had to follow, he had to go to Bheda also, the last. Bheda is little harsh method. So because Drona and Bhishma were on Kaurava side, and it was very difficult to defeat those 2 people. So the incident of Ashwathamo Hatha Kunjaraha took place. They had to tell some lies to kill Drona, and Krishna, he had to hold Sudarshana Chakra. He had told that he will be only Sarathi, he will not fight the war, he will not hold any Astra Shastra, but then also to defeat Bhishma, he holds his Sudarshana Chakra, and also he goes to, he sends Gandhari to Karna and takes some promises from Karna, and so many things are done in the Mahabharata Yuddha which are little harsher or little out of way, but for Dharma Samsthapana Arthaya, he had to use all Sama, Dama, Danda, Bheda. So this is the thing what Chanakya says, that if you want something to be done, then you have to follow these four. The first is Sama, do it lovingly, peacefully, try to convince the other person, and then Dama, give little bribe or give something, ಆಸೆಯನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ದಂಡ, little punishment, then Bheda, extreme steps. Yes?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Dama or Dana?
Dana is
or
wrong.
Dana?
It is Dama. Dana is wrong. Please make a correction there. It is misprint. अस्तु वा? स्पष्टं वा भगिनी? Okay.
धन्यवादः madam.
This is about Chaturupayah. So then comes Chaturgatayah. I'm very sorry, time is running, but I'll finish these things. Chaturgatayah. Gati means destiny. So we have seen Mrutara Atmakke Sadgati Dorayali. If someone is dead, we say this dialogue or Sadgati Dorayali, let him get a good place. So the meaning is, after death, the person will go and again he is reborn in some other body, isn't it? So Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani Jatare Shayanam. Iti Vajagovindam, Shankaracharya says. So again and again, what happens? A man dies and then he gets one more body. Vasamsi Jirnani. ವಾಸಾಂಸಿ ಜೀರ್ಣಾನಿ ಗೃಹ್ಣಾತಿ ಅನ್ಯಾನಿ ನರೋಪರಾಣಿ. ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ಜೀರ್ಣವಾದ ಬಟ್ಟೆಗಳನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೊಸ ಬಟ್ಟೆಗಳನ್ನು ಈ ಆತ್ಮನು ಧರಿಸುತ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಡೆತ್ ಎ ಜೀವಿ, ಎ ಆತ್ಮ ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ his next loka according to his karma. If he has done more punya, if he has done good deeds, then he will get devaha. First one is Chaturgatayah. First gati is Deva or Devaloka. He goes to Devaloka, which is considered to be the most superior thing. And please see that Devaloka is different from Moksha. If we go to Devaloka, ಪುಣ್ಯವು ಕ್ಷೀಣಿಸಿದ ನಂತರ ಪುನಃ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುವ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆಗಳು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೇವಲೋಕ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮೋಕ್ಷ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಲೋಕ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್ ಟು ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಲೋಕ. So next, punya sanchaya innu ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ರೆ, if it is little less, then a person goes to manushya loka or the body of a manusha. So there also different types are there, like satkula prasutaha, like that. So if punya is more, then he'll be born in a very good family. Vedavannu ತಿಳಿದಂತಹ family, it is like this in Bhagavad Gita. So vedavannu ತಿಳಿದಂತಹ, if some person is born in Veda scholar's house, then the path to moksha becomes nearer for him. So if punya is more, then he will be born in satkula, he is born in good family. If punya is less, then he is born in an ordinary family. Then if the punya is still more less, then tiryak ityukte ಮೃಗಃ, ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಆತ್ಮನು ಸೇರ್ಕೋತಾನೆ ಅಂತ, ಜನಿಸುತ್ತಾನೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಇಫ್ ಪುಣ್ಯ ಇಸ್ ಲೆಸ್, ಪಾಪ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಜನಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. In prani also, from bacteria to elephant, there are so many different types. So according to our balance sheet, we will get the suitable janma there. After the death, after the atma leaves this deha, it goes and enters one more deha. Which deha it enters? It is according to punya karma that we have done in this manusha deha. So then tiryak is like that, from bacteria to elephant, he can get any body according to the punya sanchaya he has done. And last is narakaha or narakaha. So all of you know it, hell. So in that also different types of Raurava Naraka and so many Narakas are there. So there also accordingly, how he has done his punya karma, accordingly he will get a place in Naraka Loka also. So this is about Chaturgatayah. And then Fifth one is Chaturvedaha. Already I have studied in Pravesha. Rigvedaha, Yajurvedaha, Samavedaha, Atharvavedaha. So it is said that Vedas are Apaurusheya. So it is not written by any Purusha. So it has come with the Srishti Kala. But Vedavyasa classified them. Vedavyasa's earlier name was Krishna Dvaipayana. Because he was dark in complexion, they called him as Krishna. Dvaipayana, he was born in a Dvipa, so he is called as Dvaipayana. But later on, he classified Vedas. Before him, the Vedas, it was very difficult to study. So they were scattered here and there. But Vedavyasa gave a formal structure to those things. So he is called as Veda Vyasa. Vyasa is to divide. Vyasa means its literal meaning is diameter. So like how diameter divides the circle, in the same way, Vyasa means Veda Vyasa means one who divided the Vedas. So after doing this, he is popularly called as Veda Vyasa. So Rigveda contains Devata Upasana mantra, it is Bhakti Yoga. So Rigveda mainly contains Devata Upasana mantra. Yajurveda contains the mantras related to Homa, Havana. Samaveda contains again the same mantras of Rigveda, but with the raga, with the tune. Samaveda is related to music. So same Rigveda mantras, but ragas for these Rigveda mantras are given in Samaveda. Most of the mantras from Samaveda are from Rigveda. And Atharva Veda is life skills like agriculture or Jyotisha or Aindrajala. Very recently, Vedic mathematics in 19th century, some Bharati Krishna Tirtha Swamiji from Odisha, when he was studying Vedas, Atharva Veda, when he was studying the appendix of the Atharva Veda, he accidentally finds some formulas, some of the things, some content which was purely mathematical in nature. So Swamiji, what he did was he kept aside all his Vedic studies and he did a rigorous research on these things, and he could write a book called as Vedic Mathematics. So it is well known and it is translated to almost all the languages across the globe. Using this Vedic mathematics, very big calculations, 4-digit calculations like 9999 into some 4-digit number can be done within few seconds. So this is about life skills. Atharva Veda contains like agriculture, metallurgy, and mathematics, and all those things. And then each Veda is divided into 4 parts. We have studied already Brahmanaha, Aranyakaha, Samhita, and Upanishad. So Upanishad is the last part of each Veda. So also it is called as Vedanta. Vedasya Sarabhuta Bhagoyam iti Vedantaha. The Sara, the summary, the gist of each Veda is given in Upanishad. That is why Upanishads are very important. So then last part is Chaturvargaha. This also we have studied in the last class. Dharmaha, Arthaha, Kamaha, Mokshaha. These are also called as Purusharthaha. Purusha means man, Artha means purpose. Purushasya Artham kim? Purushasya Antima Arthaha, Antima Uddeshaha, Mokshaha eva. So Pratyobba Purushana Antima Guri, Moksha Prapti. A Moksha Praptige, what he has to do? Dharmena Artham Sampadayitva Kamartham Tam Vyatitam Krutva Dana Dharman Krutva ಮೋಕ್ಷಸ್ಯ ಮೋಕ್ಷಂ ಪ್ರತಿ ಗಮನೀಯಂ. ಧರ್ಮದ ಚೌಕಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಗಳಿಸಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಗೃಹಸ್ಥಾಶ್ರಮದ ಪಾಲನೆಗೋಸ್ಕರ, ತನ್ನ ಸಂಸಾರದ, ತನ್ನ ಕುಟುಂಬ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆಗೋಸ್ಕರ, ತನ್ನ ಇಷ್ಟಾರ್ಥಗಳನ್ನು ಈಡೇರಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಧರ್ಮದಿಂದ ಗಳಿಸಿದ ಹಣವನ್ನು ವ್ಯಯಿಸಿ ನಂತರ ದಾನ ಧರ್ಮಾದಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಸಮಾಜ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ನಂತರ ಮೋಕ್ಷದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಚಲಿಸಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಚತುರ್ವರ್ಗಾಹ ಆರ್ Purusharthaha. So we are in the last part, Paddhatihi, 10th part. Chatayur Vajra Dehaya Sarva Sampat Karaya Cha Sarva Arishta Vinashaya Nimbakandala Bhakshanam. Etat shlokam ati prasiddha shlokam asti Panchange Dattam asti Yugadi Vadisa. On the day of Yugadi, this year is on April 13. So we have to eat Bevu Bella, Sihi Kahi Mishrana. So that is very good for health. Shatayuhu 100 ವರ್ಷ ವಜ್ರ ದೇಹಾಯ ವಜ್ರ ದೇಹವನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಲು as strong as diamond. To get 100 years of life, to get a body which is as strong as vajra. Sarva sampat karaya cha, to get all kinds of prosperity. Sarva arishta vinashaya, ಎಲ್ಲ ಅರಿಷ್ಟಗಳನ್ನು ಓಡಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡು ನಿಂಬ ಕಂದಲ ಭಕ್ಷಣಂ, ನಿಂಬ ದಳದ ಭಕ್ಷಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So this shloka is to be recited when eating a mixture of neem and jaggery on the day of Yugadi. The tender shoot of neem is to be eaten for a strong body with 100 years life, to obtain all kinds of wealth and to ward off evil. This is the meaning of this shloka.
Bhagini, Kandala is jaggery, is it?
Shoot.
Oh, Kandala is shoot.
Shoot.
Nimba, then which is jaggery in this, Bhagini? Which word is jaggery?
Jaggery is not there, Bhagini. Nimba Kandala Bhakshanam. Jaggery is not there. Jaggery is, this Nimba is very good for health, so that is given in the shloka.
Okay, astu Bhagini.
Yes, kopi sandehaः santi va? न सन्ति चेत् दीपामूर्ति भगिनी.
अस्तु भगिनि.
हाँ.